These are the exact steps in order to build a 7-figure e-commerce business in 2025. Step 1, before you do anything, you need to create a legal business entity. For anybody getting started, this is typically a single member LLC. Later down the line, if things are going well for you and more money is coming in, tax advantage wise, it starts to make sense to become an S Corp. Step 2, think of a product that costs anywhere $1,000 and above. We want to choose products at or above that price point so we make at least $300 per sale. We could be talking all the way up to $50,000. If it was easy for you to think of a product $1,000 or above, chances are you probably shouldn't use it. The reason being, if you try to sell a well-known product, you're going to run into too much competition. If you choose a product that was easy to think of, chances are it's probably really easy for other people to think of too. It's likely super saturated and it's likely not worth your time. You want to be focused on products that are far less known and far less competitive. If you need a good place to get started as far as brainstorming, use ChatGPT. Use the following prompt. Type into ChatGPT, give me 10 products that are highly unusual and cost at least $1,000. That'll give you a nice list to go off of. Doesn't mean you have to choose one of those, but it at least gives you a good starting point. Go to different websites that sell those products and look at all of the other things that they sell. And from there, you'll be able to go down a rabbit hole. And remember, the key point here is you want a price point of at least $1,000 or more. You also don't want to pigeonhole yourself into only selling one product type. You want to give yourself the flexibility to offer more than one product type that's closely related, so you don't pigeonhole yourself into selling a product that ends up not working as well as others might. For instance, if you landed on the product type mobility scooters, it might be wise of you to offer closely related things like stair lifts or chair lifts or inpatient beds. Similar products that are closely related to the mobility scooters that kind of serve the same industry or same customer demographic. Once you've done this, it's time to move on to step 3. You need to build a website. You're going to sign up for the Shopify Basic plan. Once you have a Shopify account, you will choose from a list of premium themes such as Empire, Pursuit, or Enterprise. I always say if you can use Facebook, you can use Shopify. Building a website in Shopify does not require you to know how to code, although that can come in handy here and there. You are going to look at competitor websites that sell the products that you are looking to sell, and you're going to build your own website that both stands out as a unique brand, but also kind of mimics the look and feel of other competitors in your industry so it conveys a sense of authority and trust. The reason that we're doing this now is because in the next step, we are going to be reaching out to manufacturers of these products so you can become an authorized dealer. And you want to be able to show them that although your business is new, you have a really professional looking website and you are somebody that is worthwhile for them to do business with. Step 4, it is time to reach out to manufacturers of the niche that you chose so you can become an authorized dealer of these products and list them on your website. How this looks is you will get a list of all of the manufacturers that produce the products that you want to sell. A really easy place to do this is also ChatGPT. You will get their contact info, including their emails and their phone numbers. And you are going to reach out, introducing yourself, introducing your business, and explain to them how you would like to become an authorized dealer and carry their products on your website. Now, when you're first getting started, some of them are just going to say no. Some of them won't get back to you at all. Some of them will say yes. You really just need one to get things started. Oftentimes, when you get a selling agreement as an authorized dealer with a supplier, you will have access to hundreds, sometimes thousands, of different products that they produce. And that will be more than enough to begin uploading to your website and advertise and start taking orders. Once their products are on your website, that leads us to step 5. We need to get these products in front of customers that have a high intent to buy. We do that with search engine advertising, more specifically Google Ads. At a high level, how this works is you will set up a Google Merchant Center account. You will then connect your Google Merchant Center account to your Shopify account. Once those two things are linked, you will set up a Google Ads account. And from your Google Merchant Center account, that product information and data will feed into Google Ads. And from Google Ads, you are going to run 2 different types of campaigns. The first is standard shopping campaigns. When you type in a product on Google, it's the first thing that comes up at the very top of the page, typically listed in a row. You'll see the product picture, you'll see the product name, and you'll typically see some sort of star rating. The other type of campaign that you will run is called search ads. It's the sponsored advertisements down below the shopping ads that appear more or less in paragraph form with different links to the website. And using this type of advertising, you will place your products directly in front of customers that are specifically searching for them on Google to buy them. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to come up with your own product to sell. You can leverage established brands as an authorized dealer, and you can offer these quality established products to high-paying customers and profit anywhere from $300 to $10,000 per sale. Step 6, let's say a customer buys one of these products from your website. What you will then do is you will send a purchase order for that product to the supplier that makes that product. The customer pays you the retail price. You will pay the supplier the wholesale price. What you keep as the difference between the two is your net profit. This is basic retail 101. When the manufacturer gets that purchase order from you, they will ship that product directly to the customer. In other words, you never see the product, you never interact with the product. You are doing this all from behind your laptop. Let's say it's a $10,000 product. The customer pays you $10,000. Let's say your wholesale price to the manufacturer is $7,000. So you are keeping $3,000 as net profit from this sale. And you only need a handful of these transactions per month to generate 6 figures of revenue or more per month. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you high-ticket dropshipping. Sounds straightforward? Well, from a high level, it really is. But it may come as no surprise, there's a lot more to it. I've done this for half a decade, I've made every mistake in the book, but I've also built businesses that have generated 6 figures per month. Now I've put what I have learned over the course of 5 years and the exact steps that I follow into a single program. The link is in the description below. I take it to the moon.